Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love days like this. We got them in wintertime, and February's almost over with. So really, Monday's the beginning of meteorological spring. So I'm going to go ahead and call that spring. This is going to be the last weekend of February, and we've got a full moon coming in. Here's my problem, though. It looks like we're going to have some clouds moving in on Saturday night. That is when it's going to be technically full. And we could even see a few clouds out there on Friday night, too. So tonight might be your best chance, and even tonight we got a chance for a few clouds out there. So I'm really getting worried that we're not going to get a good view of this full moon that's coming up. And by the way, the full moon is called the snow moon. Every full moon has a name, like Hunter's moon, Harvest moon. We had the cold moon last full moon, and now we've got the snow moon, but there's no snow in the forecast. That's, even though it's a snow moon, no snow. As we take a look at our Superior Ag camera, of course, that is at Deaconess Gateway, looking out towards 66 in Warwick County. And of course, right there, 69 at the Warwick and Vandenberg County line. And look at that beautiful blue sky over the east side of Evansville. Lovely shot there. Another lovely shot from downtown Owensboro. Really haven't seen much in the way of cloud cover. We had a little bit of cloud cover this morning that actually helped us out, kept the temperature up overnight. So we were a little bit warmer than a lot of other places that had the clearing and the temperature at night. When you're clear this time of the year, that temperature, well, any time of the year, the temperature is going to drop farther because of radiational cooling. When you've got the clouds at night, it acts as a blanket to keep that temperature up a little bit. So it's nice to have the clouds at night to keep the temperature up. Well, not if there's a full moon. You want to be able to see the full moon. But then during the day, have that sunshine. Except in summer, right? Summer, you don't want it so hot during the day. You got a little tow pushing a small barge load right there along the Ohio there in Owensboro. And of course, the traffic on 41 northbound and southbound is rolling right along. And the final stop downtown Evansville on top of Fifth Third Bank, our Zimmer Funeral Home camera right there. Looking out toward the river, 48 degrees right now with an east wind at 8 miles an hour. And that wind is going to be in that 5 to 10 mile per hour range throughout the afternoon, and that's where it's been throughout the morning too, so no big changes there. Temperature-wise, how low can we go? We cannot do a run. I don't see a 43 out there. I see a couple of 42s up to the north, though. Lagodi and French Lick both at 42. It's 44 degrees, though, in Jasper. It's also 44 degrees in Fairfield, 45 in Carmi, 46 Tell City, 47 degrees, 47, I don't see it, 48 in Morgantown, though. And, of course, we've got 48 here in Evansville, the warm spot here in the tri-states. We look at our wind speeds. We've got some one double digit out there anyway, 10 miles an hour Dixon, just outside the tri-state Marion, 10 miles an hour too. So a bit of a chill out there in some spots. And when you factor in that wind, and we're under 50 degrees, we'll do that. It feels like 37 in Morganfield, 37 in Dixon, 39 in Owensboro. So a few locations with the wind chill in the 30s. But really, if you're out in the sun, it does not feel bad at all. Oh, check it out. If you missed the sunset last night, you missed a good one, but that's okay because I've got several people who did not miss it, and they've got a lot of good pictures here to show you. This is like a sky on fire in Tell City. VICKI BOLIN got this shot. Lovely shot. Just that red sky night, sailor's delight, by the way. Owensboro sunset looked good, too, and Dana Bauer was there when she got this shot here. A very orange gray sky. This is one of those cool things, like you got the breaks down here. And having more clouds is actually better for a good-looking sunset, certainly a dramatic or spectacular sunset, but you got to have some breaks too, especially along the horizon. You can see that break along the horizon. Not a whole lot of breaks up above, but you see the underbelly of the clouds lit up in orange. Oh, Oakland City, this is spectacular here. Bob Zazadny, he got this one right here in Oakland City. Of course, Bob's the one that designed that sculpture by the airport, that cool bird. You see it every time you go to the airport. And Bob got a great shot here too. Pretty handy with the camera. That was up in Oakland City. Bob, thank you so much. Wonderful looking sky there. The clouds last night were fantastic. And I saw some Kelvin Helmholtz clouds. You don't see those very often, these gravity wave clouds. They look like little waves cutting across the sky. To me, it almost looked like a saw blade, a jagged edge. Anyway, so we look at our live first warning Doppler radar, nothing to show you here. And I'm not expecting any rain until tomorrow morning. And even then, just a little bit of rain down to the south. Better chance of rain comes later in the day tomorrow. Clouds starting to spill in from the west, but still to our west. And this is a 6-hour loop. You can see where we had a few clouds out there this morning, mainly north of the Ohio. They've broken up. We've got a lot of sunshine out there, and we're going to continue to see that for the next few hours. More clouds move in, though, right about the time the sun goes down. It's going to be setting a little after 5:30, 5:40 Evansville time. And a few breaks along the Ohio is what it's showing. Hopefully that's the case. Some broken clouds out there could make for another spectacular sunset tonight. A lot of clouds, though, overnight. Plenty of clouds tomorrow morning, mainly to the south, though, and that's where we're going to have the chance for rain. Even though our future tracker continues to show no rain on the board, other guidance is still indicating we could see a few drops out there and maybe even a few flakes, but that's about the only thing we see as far as any frozen precipitation for the next 7 days. And then here comes a better chance for rain as we head into the afternoon and even up farther to the north. north a chance, but still the best chance here in the tri-state will be to the south because that area of low pressure is going to be down to the south. And as we head into Saturday, maybe a couple of drops of rain down to the southeast, but I think Saturday's going to shape up to be a really good looking day. Good dose of sunshine out there mixed in with the clouds and a high temperature of 60 once again. So we'll hit 60 for 3 days this week. And you can see rainfall forecast right about 1/10 of an inch is all we're expecting for tomorrow. High today is going to be in the low 50s for most of us. I really should say that range could be more like 48 to 53, because there will be some places, especially up to the north, that aren't going to quite hit 50 degrees. North-northeast wind at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then over the next 7 days, temperatures on the upswing, at least for the next few, barely up. Tomorrow 50, 60 degrees though on Saturday. That's a good-looking day, easily the better of the 2 days over the weekend. Pretty good chance of rain on Sunday. Really, that chance of rain you see on Saturday, that's Saturday night. So during the day, it's looking pretty good. And then temperatures, to begin March, Angie, in the 50s, that's not bad either.
That's walking weather right there.
Absolutely.
All of that.
And just a slight
weather.
chance of rain on Tuesday to start next week. Look at this picture from Mesa Lake. This is from Norm Klein. I just love the clouds. It's like they're just shooting out. It's like, you remember, I was talking about this earlier. Remember the art class, you had like 2-point perspective, and you did like the lines like that? I mean, the clouds are almost like the lining. It's kind of shooting out of the sun right there.
Perfect picturization. Thank you, Norm. We'll be back with more lifestyles after this.